Hello everyone. Today is Friday, the 12th of July, and we are sitting at Baba Ghai's house another day. Baba Ghai was doing his temple not long ago, maybe half an hour ago, and I was just sitting there and the conversation came up with Baba Ghai and Anita who was there. And it turned out to be a nice story to tell everybody. Basically, Baba Ghai has been complaining, as you've seen in other videos in the past, that he's been suffering a lot from the hernia pain and the shooting pain he has on his heart. He's suffering from this pain almost every night. And before I arrived, Anita was asking Baba Ghai a question, which was an interesting question. This question may actually has crossed your own minds as well. It was that Baba Ghai, you are helping a lot of people. You have been doing this for years, and yet you are suffering yourself from all sorts of problems, such as this shooting pain in your heart. Is it not possible for you to do something for yourself and ease your own pain? And Baba Ghai came up with the answer, and we thought maybe we should share this story with yourselves. People with the powers that Baba Ghai possesses, they suffer, but yet they help other people. Why is that Baba Ghai can't help himself? So why is that, Baba Ghai? Would you like to share that with other people? Why can't you alleviate your own pain?
Why can't you
Help
make
yourself.
yourself better?
Yes, the pain you're suffering.
One, can a doctor treat himself? No.
No.
Secondly, I will give you the example of Paramhans. Paramhans was the best rishi or guru
Yes.
in the world. He was the guru of Vivekananda.
Yes.
Vivekananda was also a very powerful man. Vivekananda went all over the world. He was a spiritual man,
Yes.
and he wanted to spread the religion Hinduism there. Because Hinduism is the oldest religion in the world.
True.
See? Now, if you will see in the videos I've been sending, is linked to the snakes and all this. We people worship snakes. Lord Shiva has got a snake around there.
That's right.
See? And at that time, there was no antidote or anything. If a snake bit you,
You're
with
thrown
the
up.
mantras they can use to take the poison out.
Okay.
Paramhans was very close to Mahakali. Mahakali goddess.
Yes.
And he virtually used to talk to her. But unfortunately he had cancer in his back.
All right.
And Vivekananda, being his disciple, used to press him.
Yeah.
This is natural. When I was a kid, I used to press my father's legs,
Yeah.
which is natural. My guru, we all used to do that
Yeah.
every day. It's not only they felt it, it's respect
That's right.
that we are doing something for them.
That's right.
And Vivekananda saw the guru in pain. Paramahansa was saying, ah, ah. And he in his mind thought, well, my guru, so powerful, talk to Mahakali, why doesn't he ask her to cure him? That was in his mind. And Paramahansa turned around and said, Vivekananda, I can. But it's a karma. What I've got is of my past karmas. If he cures me now, I have to come back again to do it. Same thing my guru.
That's right.
You know that Balkishan,
Yes.
he was paralyzed. And I knew my guru was also very powerful. If he blew in the water, he could put that water alight.
Wow.
See? So I asked him one day, I said, Babaji, look, he serves you in this. Why don't you help him? He says, if I help him, he has to come back and do his karmas again. So let him let
Suffer.
him
Suffer.
suffer and complete his canvas. That is the theory. Now, like Nita said, she knew me when they came of about what, 35, 40 years back?
Over 25 years.
Yeah, over 25 years. Now, how old is, how old is Bobby?
Bobby is 33. 33.
You came to me
You
before,
know, when Bobby was 6, 7.
yeah, 6, 7.
Yeah, so it
At that time when you came to me, you didn't have Bobby or anybody, you were just came off the ships. Remember?
No, Bobby was with us.
Was it Bobby there?
Yeah.
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 Oh, was it?
Oh, and Ashi did.
Yeah, but it could be, yeah, she wasn't there. Or it could be at that time I was drunk all the time and, three-piece suit.
No, you just started after that.
Yeah,
He just started after that. When I first time met you, it was that time you used to live in Ilford Road,
yeah,
and we heard from someone.
yeah.
This is a
Pauline from Bombay, yes.
Mr. Ghai. There, one person is over there, so he does something and all like.
Yeah.
So I just was curious, and I
Yeah.
said, oh, let's go. We saw so many people out there, but that time they would not used to come like here. The people come for heal and
Yeah.
this, But you were very silently used to do the work, but nobody knew. But when I first met, I remember we saw a lot of people, and I asked them, why do you come? They said, he got something to know. We whatever he says, and whatever we have problem, we just bring it, and we heals.
Babaji heals.
Yeah, we heals.
Before he
but
was a Baba.
he heals, and lots of people, they got a financial problem, somebody got children problem, somebody got a marriage problem, somebody got immigration problem, somebody got
issues.
health issue, and or somebody got serious, like a kind of lot of problem, but they have no idea why it's a problem.
Because I was in politics also.
Yes, you
I
were.
was close to David Wellington, Douglas Hurd,
That's right.
So
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, we were not actually that time anything, just wanted to know. I lost my father long ago, so I just said, how can I call you uncle? Because I just still very connected,
Yes.
And since then, we just come and visit and all. But we noticed that, I tell everyone, a lot of people I observe, them,
Yes.
when their conversation, I spoke to them. If anything, whatever he sees, but nobody knows what he sees.
Right.
But if anything comes out from his mouth, it's done.
We used to call it Kali Zaban.
So it is done means, once out, that means, it happened.
It's gonna happen. Yes.
So people, lots of time, they don't really listen carefully. But other people listen.
Yes.
He told me something, like long ago. I was at that time in a university, like I said, hey, you are not going back home. You will be staying here. And I said, we are not. We don't
You
have
were
any
just
plan.
here to study.
We don't have plan anything.
Yes.
No, you're not going. And that a few years later we realized that, and he was in our citizen ceremony.
Okay.
I invited him because his word came just like, and it happened. So they asked, 3 people to invite, and I chose him first one.
Wow.
And I was so lucky. He attended.
Wow. Brilliant.
I got a photograph, I'll bring it. I'll show you.
Excellent. Excellent.
And at that time I used to wear 3-piece suit,
Yeah.
smoke cigars.
Yes.
Tell him about my dog Princey.
Oh,
Yes.
I never seen. I was very scared about any dog, because, and I got a problem with sneezing. Whenever dog, like close to you, I used to sneeze. Like allergic reaction,
Yes.
and also scared. Like I don't know why. I was very very scared. And that dog always come and welcome you, and bring you down from the hall to where actually he's sitting there.
Wow. He's
And
just
sit
accompanying
there.
you.
No, just bring him there and just say to him, this is your
Your guest.
guest,
Receive your guest.
this
Okay.
person is coming for help.
Yes.
So and then quiet. And when they finish talking, chatting, and all this, then he just follow that thing, and just say goodbye
Sees you off.
to you. Goodbye.
See,
And-
when if there was any possession case,
He
Yeah.
barks.
he used to start barking in the morning. I knew I would have a possession.
Even back towards the person.
Mm.
So he just connect that thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Intelligent.
Yes, he
Animals
will
are
go for
very
the person,
intelligent. Yes.
He
yes.
will go.
This is, you feel like you got a goosebump, it's a dog can tell what is, because that means spiritually
Yes.
he grown
Yes.
with that thing, I think he got something inside,
Yeah.
so it's not
Yeah.
actually ordinary
Yeah.
dog.
But generally speaking, most animals have a lot of senses that humans don't have. I mean, birds could feel the
Yeah.
natural disasters before they happen, and lots of other things, other animals as well, or earthquakes, that kind of thing. Now, dogs are very intelligent, and if you're Babaji's dog, then you're super intelligent. So the dog knew what was going to happen and who's going to come.
No, at that time, I used to have the blood transfusion every 3 months. I was losing blood. The doctor couldn't find out where the blood was going. See? It could be because what I learned from Africa about the African voodoo and all that. So when I was there, he would come now, sit on my bed, lick my feet, put his head on my chest, and he won't go till I sleep.
What a dog.
And funny thing, I regret, because when I came here, he was ignored.
Mm.
See? Because I couldn't bring him here. And another thing was, in us, many people came to me, Babaji, somebody has done anything to us, black magic or anything. It's your stars. It's Saturn. Saturn is a very bad star. When that comes, the best remedy is get a roti made, chapati,
Yes.
put see your face in that, in the oil,
Yes.
put that oil there and put some sugar on it and give it to a black dog. And that will take your bad star effect off. I used to tell the people that.
Yeah.
And what they would do,
That is
they will bring two, one for the dog, one for me. See? That's what, because they were trying to be too clever. But, I would give mine also to the dog. So he became diabetic.
Mm.
And he was 18-year-old, he was getting blind,
Yes.
and he was getting blind, and he couldn't even stand on his feet.
But he
So-
he used to eat everything. There is
Anything.
anything. Any dog can eat anything. You won't believe that.
Extraordinary dog.
Biscuit,
You take it.
fruits.
The people would bring
Sweets.
the sweets.
Eh?
I will put it on the table. In the morning, all the sweets gone.
The
So I
dog
would
had
say,
it.
where it went? They would eat all.
He
See?
he used to eat everything,
And that's why
anything.
we have to put him down. Because I couldn't bear the pain.
Old age, yes.
But I gave him the open funeral pyre. This, I took his ashes to the Ganges and go and see in my hall his photo.
That's his photo
Yeah,
here.
yes, his
That's
photo,
it.
his photo is still there.
This is Princey Babaji's dog we were just talking about. And that's the picture. After he died, Babaji cremated the dog and took his ashes to India, to the Ganges. Extraordinary story of a dog. Who was Babaji's dog?
Quite a long ago, huh? This sort of story.
Okay.
It's quite interesting, when you look back, like what all these years passed by, and now getting more. He became more popular. People healed. So many families problem solved, you know, like
Yes.
that's never ever they thought health problem NHS couldn't do,
Yes.
where actually they got their life back, and
That's
that is the
right.
most important work. And at the same time, the open funeral parlor, that is
That's right.
also whole Hindu community will be served.
That's
Even
right.
if
And the
he is
Sikh
not
community.
here,
That's right.
and that how many people they made
That's
so
right.
forth.
And
And that's the reason actually
Yes.
I have a huge respect, because this age people just do sitting there, enjoy their life, whatever their
Yes,
health
enjoy.
condition and all.
That's right.
Same
And
as
then
you.
enjoy.
Now
And
you have
every
seen
day,
about my heart.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You seen? And I can bear the pain of hernia, but sometimes I can't bear the pain of heart.
It's really bad.
That's why I sit there. I suffer, but I still see the people.
that's what I'm saying. There's so much
Don't know how
commitment
you
and
do it.
determination.
Yes,
So
yes.
Saturday, Sunday, even health is not permitting,
Yes.
but
He still
he's
does it.
doing because he committed.
Yes, he's promised his
He promised
he
his
serves
guru
the
and
people.
serve the people.
Yes.
I see I had many disciples who came, got what they wanted. Okay, they couldn't come, either they are abroad or they are not well. But they didn't even have the decency to ring me up and find out how I am.
How are you? Yes. After all those troubles you had.
People is mean.
Yes.
And second, it's all commercial. Wait, I want any Maulvi, Pandit or Granthi come and discuss with me.
Yes.
I will tell
Whatever
them
fact
what
it
is
was.
this.
That's right. Yes.
Why? Because I got my knowledge from all those gurus.
Yes.
My guru used to say, go, see them, get what you can from them, what is good, keep it, what you think is not good, forget it.
Okay.
One.
That's right.
And secondly, I said, well, Babaji, you will go. How would I know what I'm doing is right? He said, look at that. As long as they are rosy, don't worry.
You're doing right.
Okay. Like I said, I learned the voodoo from Africa, but I've never misused it. No.
True.
You have seen, I can get rid of the ghost and all this. I burn them. Because when I used to get rid of them, either they will break the window or they will break the door.
Yes.
And
Too
you
much.
will see on Sunday, my kitty in my, what they donate in there,
It doesn't even
it doesn't
cover
even cover my cost of my workers.
a fraction of what you need to just live on.
There was a lady here who came from London. Somebody, she had one son, somebody told her, well, son is going to die, well, give us 8,000 pounds. And she gave him 8,000 pounds. And then son got a bit sick. She went back to him again. Oh, he says, well, see, it's very bad, the black magic and all this, I need another 8,000 pounds. Now, lady, the house was paid off, she raised the money on that.
Right.
When she went to raise the money again, the bank wouldn't give her because she was on the pension.
Yes.
So somebody suggested, go to see that Baba. And she came here to see me. I told her, I said, don't worry, nothing wrong with your son or this. Take this and this. So, and you know how much did she put in the kitty? 10 pounds.
£10. That is so-
Medicines,
Mm.
I give the people. I got the knowledge. I had the knowledge, my guru gave that, Kusum had the knowledge because my guru treated her like his
Suicide.
daughter.
Yes.
We were giving the medicines
Yes.
and people took advantage of that. See?
Well, what can you do, Babaji? You were told not to charge people, and you have to leave it to people, to the generosity. And if they go to someone else and pay £8,000 happily and get no results, and they come here, get the result, and give you £10, it's not your fault, Babaji. It's their
It's all
fault.
commercial nowadays.
It's that's right, Babaji.
Money, money, money.
That's right. That's right. Brilliant. But it was an interesting story. Now people know why Babaji, with all those powers, who's
No,
been helping people.
Nita,
Yes,
tell
right.
them and she knew me what I was like.
Yeah, I know. He was completely different person. He was. I think he was very good looking, and he got like
Money
posh
and-
posh way of living,
Yes.
and he used to earn quite a lot. He got a different type of the things.
Lifestyle.
At the same time, he used to enjoy his life also
Of
the way
course.
he wanted, and he traveled a lot, and also he encouraged people to actually be part of that. That he's not actually selfish way to enjoy.
Yes.
So it got to so many people, there, and show that that what is actually connection is with the guru and what is done in India.
Yes.
At the same time, he was financially very well up, physical side of very well, and
Yes.
also he got a kind of a good disciple actually, and one
Yes.
is actually
Yes.
Kusum was very, very, very powerful lady who
Yes.
actually helped him to just reach that level.
Brilliant.
So this is incredible work. I have a huge respect for her,
Excellent.
and she did without any expectation. Like,
Brilliant.
and she used to be very much, like a kind of person for this kind of project actually.
Yes.
She's always with them, even that any kind of problem, she's with her, and also all the people how to treat people, welcoming people. I know
Yes. Yes.
today it has completely changed, but that time was not easy.
It was.
And I must mention another person name is Andrew.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
Andrew Bogan.
Andrew
Yeah.
Bogan, and he is a very well educated. He's a barrister.
See, if
I met
Andrew
him.
Bogan and Kusum Wadara
Without
and
this,
Kiran Bali, they weren't there, I wouldn't be nowhere.
without
Yes.
without their contribution
Yeah.
and
They
their
contributed a lot.
actually determination, with
Yes.
Babaji's,
Yes.
like whatever
Yes.
goals and mission.
Yes.
Eh,
Yeah.
Whatever we today, this is much easier because there's already system built in.
Yes. Yes.
He's working on it, But that
Yeah.
time to make the system work for
Yes.
him and then
Yes.
let people know, it wasn't easy.
Yeah, they were instrumental
See,
of help.
When I got divorced, there were many, many girls who wanted to marry me.
They didn't want to.
The reason being, I thought, because my wife, she used to work with her. She was the best,
Wow.
honest,
One project we
sincere,
worked,
and
yeah.
faithful. See? But it was written. It was written. See? I thought, no, if it's. Now look at me. You people will go away. I'm sleeping there. When I get the pain, I come sit here, watch telly, smoke hookah, and sleep.
Yes,
What is my life? I'm living for others.
that's right. That's right.
But, big but, many people have betrayed me. Okay, I've done a lot for them. If they couldn't come, at least they should have had the decency to ring and find out how I am.
That's right. That's
No.
the least they should do.
Many came to me because they thought I'll give them money. Many came to me, they thought I'll give them spirituality. And many wanted to know what devotion is. Because they're lost people. The people who are lost, you can't do it. What I'm going to do, this, when I go, I will make it a shrine. And go and just will look after this place financially.
Yes.
And you people, if you got a faith and you are still with me, you can see me spiritually. I will be here. And people will get what they come for.
Okay.
Because it's a blessing of my Guru. I mean, I have always done what I promised my Guru. And I'm telling the people also, never mind how you go, what you do, keep the promise, what you promise your Guru. Now Guru Purnima is on Tuesday. It's a big day.
Yes.
This
That's
Yes,
right.
this
This coming
coming
Tuesday.
Tuesday. And you will see how many people will come to see.
Absolutely. That's right. That's
See?
right. Brilliant.
What I can do, I can just pray for them. Now I'll say something in Punjabi because many people would say,
Yes. What's going on?
Asghar will translate it in yeah, no, you will translate.
Yeah.
लोगों को तो गैरों ने मारा, लोगों को तो गैरों ने मारा, मुझे अपनों ने मारा. Translate it.
What's the Garudeva?
Garo, other people.
Tell me,
No.
because
लोगों को,
Punjabi,
that means the people, other people have killed them, or killed them or betrayed them. To me, my own people have killed me and betrayed me.
You have to translate it yourself.
My English is getting better.
It's a hookah
Yeah.
and the whiskey.
It's a combination of both.
You don't need the translator. You do it yourself, Babaji. You've done very well. Okay, Babaji, that's great. I think this was a very nice discussion, Babaji, to be had. And people now know that
it's
what
a
you...
whole story,
yes,
you know, and
all the stories and everything.
See,
But then-
like I said, now my guru is not there. We are showing his videos, what I expect with it. And you have seen how many people have seen that video.
That's right.
What was the total today of the people who have seen my guru's videos?
84,000.
84,000.
One of the videos had
See,
84,000.
and that is only about 6 months.
No, it's not long.
Same, when I go, you will see how many people will see my video. And then I'm talking about my guru. He was so powerful, so powerful that if he would have blown in the water, he could have set the water alight. And he's got a what? 250,000 of followers.
That's right.
And why, out of all those, he picked me? Because he knew, because he was a spiritual man, he knew what I could do, but I never misused that. Like I said, Voodoo at 12, Muhammadi, I want the people to go. My book would be released in India, it would be in Hindi.
Yes.
See, in English, I will try, because people think I've got money. I haven't got the money even to publish my book in English. And I won't ask anybody even. And I want the people to know, they don't think that I'm going. If I want, I can find those 7 numbers, lottery numbers. And my guru said, never do that. He says, 1, you can find that, but when you get the money, you won't be able to enjoy that,
and you lose your power.
and you will lose your powers.
So what's the point? That's right.
I don't know whether everybody here.
If you
Because
lose your power, then
I'm here to finish my job,
That's right.
funeral pyre.
That's right.
And like Paraman said to Vivekanand, I will come and take you. He died at the age of 32 because he went with his guru. My guru said, you finish this job, I will come and take you.
Right.
So
And that was
it's up to him whether he finishes in 1 year or in 4 years, God knows.
we will see, yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's great. Well, long conversation, but an interesting one, with lots of information for people
yeah,
who don't know Babaji as well as other people
it's a
do.
nice to even have
Yes.
bring all this,
Yes. Yes.
all these years back
That's
to
right.
reflect.
I'm sure in the future we'll have more conversations like this and we'll share it with people. Thank you very much, Babaji. Thank you. Thank you, Anita. Thank you.
Pranam.
Thank you.
So,